Have you been wondering if those viral products that you see all over your social media are actually worth buying?
I'm gonna save you guys a bunch of money by watching this video. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I had the idea to do this video because I've seen it everywhere. Obviously, we all know influencers, including myself, are everywhere, telling you to constantly buy shit. But what about the products that you shouldn't be buying? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you my current favorite products that I think are definitely worth your money. However, I'm also going to be showing you the products that I think you shouldn't buy. Because let's be real, I have some unpopular opinions on some viral products that people love, and I think that they are not worth your whole paycheck. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with my current favorite items and things that for the past few months, or maybe even longer than that, I have been obsessed with. And I think I'm gonna start off with the home section. There's actually only one thing in the home section. This thing that I'm about to show you has actually changed the way that my mind works. And this may seem pretty basic, but this is your sign to make a mood board. So this is my mood board. It's like my little manifestation mood board. And I just put this right in front of my bed. So as soon as I wake up in the morning, the first thing I see is all of my goals, and I can just wake up and like work towards them. So I did get these printed at Boots, like I got them professionally printed, but you could just print them yourself, or even just go through an old magazine, or even draw a mood board, or go on Pinterest to make a mood board. But my point is, I've been obsessed with mood boarding recently, and I have noticed that it makes a difference to your mental health and it makes a difference to your day. I also wanted to include something that actually makes your life good, and this is cheap. So this is your sign to go and make a mood board. Addison Rae is my new obsession. I'm gonna add her to the list. Go listen to Addison Rae and Nessa Barrett. Those two girls, they may be TikTok girls, but they're now musicians in my eyes because their music is so fucking good. Anyway, I'm now gonna get into the beauty section. Okay, I've got my little basket full of things. So I'm gonna start off with glycolic acid by The Ordinary. This is so good. Okay, so I've only just started using it, but you can see I've actually used like quite a bit considering I've only just bought it, and you do get a lot, and I believe this is about £12 from Boots, but you can use it on your face. I sometimes do, sometimes I don't, because I do already have a toner, so I don't really need to add another toner on top of a toner. But I use this on my bikini line, I use it on my knees, I use it on my elbows, and I use it on my underarms. Just all areas that I want to be brighter. My underarms, I haven't noticed a huge difference, but also I've not been putting it on every single day, so I think it may take time. But on my bikini line, oh my god, it's like really made a difference within like a week. So yeah, definitely worth your money, and yeah, it's just it's a cute packaging as well. My next favourite product, I'm sure that you have seen this everywhere, is the Lush Super Milk Hair Primer. I won't really say it's a primer. Now, this product, I will say, if you have got dry hair, this will probably make your hair a little bit more dry. But if you've already got a hair oil, I'm not even joking you guys, the smell of this, it's like gotta be one of my favourite smells I've ever smelled in my life. It's like vanilla with a little bit of a hint of lemon, but it's just like, it's so good. If I could spray this all over my body, I would. Which, by the way, we will be getting into another very similar product that I would recommend that you don't buy. So keep watching to see the comparison. You can save so much money by getting yourself a lash serum instead of getting eyelash extensions. Eyelash extensions, they're expensive, they're time consuming, they fall out, they rip your natural eyelashes out. Sure, they're good for like special occasions, but I would say if you want a permanent long lash, use a lash serum. So I've gone through multiple. I've used Lancome, I've used UK Lash, I've used Revita Lash, and I noticed a difference with all of those, but it was like a very small difference for the price. So I got my ass on TikTok, and from TikTok shop I got the Lash CEO Lash Serum. So I'm going to put some pictures of like before and after. I will say it's not made my eyelashes curly, but it's definitely made them longer and thicker. I can just curl my lashes, maybe put a bit of mascara on, and leave my house. I don't have to put on false lashes. Intermission break, because the postman just dropped off a parcel for me, and I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. This just arrived for me. This is such a TMI, I would never usually show this. Anyway, if you follow me on TikTok, then you will know that a couple months ago I got sent a massive PR package from Medicube, and so of course I haven't paid for these products, so just be aware of that these items are actually, some of these items are gifted, some of them aren't, but I'll put my little TikTok up of me unboxing the PR package. I've been using Medicube literally since I got that package, and my favourite product will always be the collagen mask. I just find that this, for like maybe 3 or 4 days after using it, my skin stays really glowy. Also the cutest packaging. And then I also have a serum here. I haven't tried this one yet, so I can't give my exact opinion on this product. But so far, every single thing that I've used has been good. I've used the serums, I've used the face mask, the toners are really, really amazing. What else have I used? The makeup removers. So yeah, this is actually April Skin, and this is Medicube, but I believe that they come from the same website. I'm not quite sure, but either way, April Skin and Medicube are both really, really good brands, so I definitely recommend investing in your skincare. Moving on to the fashion category. Favourite purchase of this month, of this year probably, is this Sweetly bag. Now I've had this on my wish list for a very, very long time, and it is very expensive. Usually always sold out as well, so I've really struggled to get this bag. I couldn't really afford to get it because I believe it's about £80 brand new, until I was on Vinted and I come across it and someone is selling it literally brand new, still had like the packaging inside of it, and they were selling it for half the price, and I thought, what is my luck? I have been looking for this bag for so long. So yeah, I did get this from Vinted, but honestly, it's actually my favourite thing in the world. Everyone needs their one bag that is just perfect. Kind of annoying that I did put it on my story and Sweetly saw my story and just never liked it or said thank you or anything, which is a little bit odd to me. They usually do. They usually repost people's stories, so maybe they just don't like me, but Sweetly, I like you, and this bag is so cute. So why are we not all wearing arm cuffs? We wear bracelets, we wear watches, we wear necklaces, earrings, everything, but not enough people are wearing arm cuffs. And this one is personally my favourite one. I don't know if this was from Shein or AliExpress, I'm not sure. And it's just that little bit extra detail to your outfit, but I just think it's really, really cute. So I can have my arm cuff on this side, and then I can have my tattoo on the other. Another product worth buying is headbands. Now you may be thinking, is this really worth my money? Do I really need this? And for me, yes, I do need it, because I don't like to wash my hair every day. Well, I would never ever wash my hair every day. I have long hair, obviously I'm wearing a wig right now, but when I do have my hair, I have long hair, it takes me an hour at least to wash it and dry it, and it's a lot of effort. So on the days that I have a little bit of greasy hair and I still want to look put together and go out, I will put on my headband. You know, you can get like a massive pack of them from AliExpress, Shein, Primark, anywhere. You could probably even make them yourself. I've actually made my own headbands in the past, so I just think it makes you look put together. It kind of gives Pilates princess, clean girl vibes. And finally, for the fashion category, I have to mention my shop, and this is not me just trying to shamelessly plug my shop. I genuinely am just really, really obsessed with these bags. So I'm obsessed with like patchwork designs. These are currently on my website, Perfect in Pink. They are handmade by me, and yeah, so this is one of the designs. They have got pockets on the front, so this could maybe fit like your phone. I put my phone in there. So this one is just great for maybe like a night out, or maybe if you're just going shopping and you don't need a really big bag. So this is one of the designs using one of the blankets that I got. This is actually my favourite one. Yet again, it's literally got the little pocket on the front, same size as the other one, and it's just like so cute. So of course, if you can, go and check out my shop, show a little bit of love. Go and check out my shop. Technology. Of course I had to include a little technology section because we couldn't live without it in this day and age. And my favourite thing ever, and you've probably seen it all over TikTok, but of course, if it's worth your money, it's worth your money. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it's worth your money. Most of my Instagram pictures are taken on this digital camera here. Now, of course, I don't know how much this is. This is a Canon SX620 HS digital camera, whatever that is. Now, I did just get this from my dad because he just had it, so there's probably cheaper ones that you can get, there's probably more expensive ones that you can get. Let me show you guys what it looks like. I don't know if that even focused. I'll insert some pictures of me actually like using this camera on like Instagram stuff, but it is just a really, really cute camera. I just bring it with me, and you can pick them up at boot sales, charity shops, Facebook, Vinted, eBay. Like, you can get them secondhand pretty well, or maybe just ask your family because chances are your parents might have one from like the early 2000s. And finally, to finish off my current faves is my healthcare products. Now, I've actually been really obsessed with wanting to take care of myself a lot more. You need to take care of yourself internally if you want that to look external, if that makes sense. It all starts within, and then it will radiate from you. Two products that I'm literally obsessed with at the moment is cranberry juice and okra water. Now, okra is a vegetable, and what you do is you put it in the fridge with water, and I just put it in a little jar with water, and you have to let it soak overnight. I believe it's about 8 to 12 hours for it to work properly. And then the water goes like really slimy. So what I like to do is when I then pour that into a glass to drink, it's kind of gross having it like by itself. It's not bad, but you get a little hint of like vegetable, if you know what I mean. Like, you can taste the okra a little bit. So I like to then mix a little bit of pure cranberry juice with it. And this is just really great for girls. Like, obviously we all know cranberry juice and its benefits as a girl. Research before you start doing this, but a lot of pregnant women take okra water because it's meant to be really good for you. I did end up finding it in an Asian supermarket, so if you're in the UK, they do have it in like Sainsbury's and Tesco. I kind of like just went everywhere and they didn't have it in stock, so your best bet is either online on Amazon or getting it from an Asian supermarket. And that concludes my current faves that I think are worth your money. So now, let's get into the controversial part. I have some unpopular opinions on some very viral products that you guys may love, but I personally think are not worth your money. So, let's get into it. This is what we're all here for. I'm gonna de-influence you guys. I'm gonna start off with a product that is very viral at the moment, and that I think was such a waste of money, and I just couldn't wait to get rid of it. And that is the Sol de Janeiro cream. It's so bad. Now, the spray, amazing. Worth your money, so great. Love the smell, it's just great. The cream that goes with it, everyone I know is obsessed with it, and I don't know if it's just me, but I really don't like it. So my reasons for not liking it is because, number one, it leaves a white cast. Like, it's very white, and it's almost like when you apply sun cream and it stays white, and it kind of makes me look even more pale than what I already am. My second reason is because it just doesn't feel moisturizing at all, and it doesn't seem to last on my body. It's just weird because I've only heard positive things about it, but I've only had a negative experience with it, so it could just be a me problem. But if I were you, I would just be wary, and maybe if you don't have the money for it, just get the spray, or I don't know, maybe try out a dupe for it instead of paying a lot of money for the real thing, because it's just not that good, I'm gonna be honest. The next product actually links back to one of my current faves. You know how we mentioned that the Lush Super Milk Hairspray is worth your money? It is. Now, if you're a Lush Super Milk fan, you know that when the perfume came back in stock, it was like a huge thing on TikTok, or at least on my TikTok. Everyone was talking about it, everyone was going to buy it, it was limited edition, people were selling it on Vinted for like £80. Yeah, it's shit. This smells like vanilla and it smells really creamy and like cake, and it's just so yummy. It almost tastes edible, and it has a little bit of a hint of lemon in it, or citrus, or whatever it is. The perfume is just lemon. There's no vanilla, there's no cake smell, there's no softness to it, and it doesn't smell anything like the original Super Milk. You really don't get much. You get a very small bottle, and I believe it's about £30. It's just awful. It just smelled like a granny, and not even in a good way. The next product, again, I have seen all over TikTok. It's definitely a viral product. I don't know how you pronounce it, Wee Cherry Primer. You'll see it, I'll put a picture up. It was so bad. I've seen it everywhere, and listen, again, it could just be not for my skin, it could just be a me problem, but, you know, everyone raves about it, that it's so glowy, and that it's, you know, really hydrating, and it's really sticky. Now, for me, when I used it, there are two reasons that I don't like this product. First reason is that, of course, you can see it's red, but when you do put it on your skin, it makes your skin red as well, so it leaves a redness. Now, as someone who's very pale, I do get quite red cheeks sometimes, and also I struggle with my foundation oxidizing. So when my primer is very red, it like just makes that problem 10 times worse. Another reason why I don't like it is because it just made my foundation separate. It made it like slide off my face, and I really wish I had pictures, but obviously I didn't take pictures of my makeup that day because it looked awful. I ended up getting rid of it. I can't remember what I did with it actually. I think I just gave it to my mum and was like, see if it works on your skin, because it's not working for me. And also I did check if it was water-based and, you know, it was compatible with my foundation. It was compatible with my foundation. Yet again, it was just awful, and yeah. This next one is a book. Now, again, it's very subjective because books and things like that are subjective. Yeah, it's the Milk and Honey poetry book. It's awful. I'm sorry, maybe you just have to get it. Maybe it's just not for me, but personally, I just think a lot of the pages are just like a one-line poem that's just boring, or I'm like, ugh, like I kind of just roll my eyes at it and I'm like, this is just cringe. I don't really believe in cringe, but you know what I mean, like, it just felt lazy. It didn't feel like poetry. It didn't feel like I was ripping my heart out while, you know, reading it. Like, it didn't connect to me, and I just thought, this is really lazy. This is really TikTok-y. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you get what I mean. Now, a really, really great substitute for this would be the Pillow Thoughts poetry book. I have both of them. If you do want a poetry book, I would recommend going for that. I think that both of them are sold in Urban Outfitters, so you can get them from there, or you can just get them like online. But yeah, just if you're a book lover or a poetry lover, don't even bother getting the Milk and Honey book. I think people just buy it because it's viral on Pinterest. And finally, probably my most controversial opinion as a fashion TikTok girly, and that is Lululemon is a scam. You heard it here first. So I actually have the black Lululemon Define jacket, and listen, the quality, amazing. The fit of it, amazing. Everything's great about it. The only reason why I would say that it's not worth your money and why it's a scam is because, you know, you can get dupes of it on Amazon and on other websites that are still the same quality. They're both from the same brand. I forget what the brand is actually called. CRZ Yoga. This is the first one. Really great quality. Obviously you can see that it is trying to be like a dupe of Lululemon because it has the little symbol on the back. But this is like really, really good quality, and it's so much cheaper. And then this is the other one. Now, of course, I will say, like, the original Lululemon jacket, it is a little bit thicker. It is a little bit better quality, but I just think for the price, I'd rather just go for something that's literally half the price, because it's not half the quality. It's pretty much the same quality. And this is like the longer one. It's kind of meant to be like the Define jacket. But I just think that these, they're just as good. They're just as good as Lululemon. Like, you really don't need to spend that much money on gym wear that realistically is going to get sweaty and gross. Well, I believe that those are all of my current faves and also my current dislikes. Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of these products. I'm genuinely really curious if you've tried any of them and had a different experience to me. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will be announcing something crazy very soon, and I don't know how it's gonna go. I kind of want to make it like a YouTube series. I don't want to give it away. You guys probably don't care because you don't know yet, but when you find out, it's gonna be super exciting. And yeah, and also your reminder to just check out my shop and also check out my new music account that I've made on Instagram and TikTok, and just, I don't know, head over in there and support me. It'd be really nice to see you over there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!